Okay, so I did do a video yesterday of how do you want to brew this. And it was basically just going to be me talking about my floors, finishing them in the room here, what stage it is that it's on. I did get a couple of stools in, which I'll show those once I get the tables in as well. But the flooring is done. There's just one little room literally right here. It's like a 4x8 room that I need to finish the flooring in. So I've got enough flooring set aside for that. So I'm going to take the rest of the flooring back and get the stuff to do my walls up. And then once the walls are up, the tables will be in this week. The only thing I'll have to do after that is build me a new game table. I got some false walls I'm going to build, maybe a secret hidden passage. I don't know. It's good to be a dungeon master, isn't it? There may be some traps. All kinds of goodies in the game room now. But the bar will be set up. The tables will be set up. The walls will be done. That's a big part right there. And that's all that there was. So it's like 2-minute video on talking about my floor. Alright. I've been so focused on getting this floor done and getting the remodeling, quote unquote, finishing this room out, that I have not really gone into the homebrew stuff as much as I should recently. But the BridgeWater Knight campaign. So, our heroes, last where we left off, had gone into their base to find out that their base had been taken back over by a cult. They're calling themselves the Faceless, because they have a robe hood that they wear that magically makes it look like they have zero face. Just no eyes, no nose, no mouth, just no face. So they've gone in. First day, they go in, they take out some guys that are eating, and then decide to clear the rooms because they're in the bunkers section of the base. So they decide to go clear these rooms out. So they go in there, and they find a couple of people in the rooms, some cult fanatics. And so after a few rounds of combat, they took these guys down. I think they took a short rest at that point. And I was like, okay, now let's go to the temple part. Well, they go to the temple part, and they have this brilliant idea because they teleport into it. And each of these rooms are connected by teleporters because each room is technically separated somewhere else and throughout the city of BridgeWater. The only way to access it is through these permanent teleporters. So they get in to the temple area. You teleport in, and there's a set of double doors, and then there's a temple. The last time they had gone into the temple area as part of a mission was to clear out the cultists. That's where the children were being kept. This time they're being kept somewhere else, but the players move into this, and they decide to use minor illusion. I have 2 characters that have that ability. The door is like 6.5 feet, 7 feet tall, so they used minor illusion on half of the door. It's 2 double doors that swing in or swing out away from the temple. So they're like, let's minor illusion these doors, this one side, so we can open this door without it appearing that the door's been open. I made them do a performance roll, an intelligence roll, just to make sure they get the stuff, their illusions matched up. They both did very well on those rolls, so I had them open the door. Well, then I had the they look in there and they see a guy rummaging through a bunch of stuff. He makes us perception check. He rolls a natural 20. So the players don't necessarily know this right off the bat, of course. So he makes us basically, as they sneak in, he pretends to see something on the floor that he's looking for, and ducks behind the podium, and then and then goes into stealth. So the players stealth in. They rolled really good on their stealth. So now I got a guy at this other end who's rolling amazingly well on his stealth, but nobody's rolling crap for perception. So they're like, okay, I'm going to move up this thing. And I'm like, all right, let's see if the guy sees him. No, he doesn't see him. Oh, my God. So he's just going to kind of stay there. And then they had moved up, like everybody had moved up a couple of spaces. And the only person that saw anything was the fighter. And Clay's like, oh, I'm just going to go up and stab him. So they go up and stab. So the fight ensues. And they're like arguing over what to do next. And they've knocked this guy out. They put him unconscious. Right before they did the killing blow, the fighter goes, look, all right, we're going to kill him. He's chained, because they had him chained up. And they're like, all right, we're going to kill him. And as soon as he goes down, I'm casting Spare the Dying. They're using this as a torture technique. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Anyway, boom, Spare the Dying. And they're like, all right, I'm going to go back and bar the doors. I said, okay, who's actually walking back to secure the door? And my oldest son, who was like, who did most of the floor, he's like, it's going to be me. I'm like, all right. Now you need to roll this. What's your armor class? And he goes, what? And I go, well, as you step up to the door, you all of a sudden, peering through your illusionary wall that you have built, that you can see through, you see a figure standing there with a crossbow bolt. Assassinate. Surprise! So, and then, poison bolts, and he's like, oh my god! So they end up taking him down really quick. Once the fighter got into him, it was over with. But I forgot to do I forgot to add the stealth attack onto it as well. So I forgot that. But, yeah, I hurt him bad. You throw a couple of assassins in there, and it was nasty. It was nasty. I guarantee it was nasty. So now they're going to hold up in the... They did a short rest back when they fought the other one, so now they're going to hold up in the temple and attempt to do a long rest. And everyone's supposed to be sacrificed within the next few hours. Curious to see what they actually do. It's going to be a very interesting next few days for my players. Very interesting. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what they're going to do, and that's all I've got for you. So if you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like's an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me gain 300 experience points to get to second level. And as always, the AMDM does hereby authorize you, the viewer, to gain 10 experience points for every video that you share. Yeah, guys, that's all I got for now. Go forth and roll some dice.